Okay, welcome back. We are heading back into the Warrens, same team as previous run, except that those one needs a break. So we'll have a RV Winkle is coming in as the new bounty hunter. So it's going to be exactly the same team, except I am not having the same skills. Come hither. Do I want that? Oh, it also mark. Come hither marks, but this one also marks. So, oh, okay, but it only works. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Oh, RV Winkle, you are here. Nice. Okay, let's dive in. So this is a medium run in the Warrens. Let's see if we can remember what we want. None of these. One of those for the Racker Blades. 4 of these because there's lots of good stuff that needs detoxing. 1 holy water, I think, and too many torches. 3 wasting heroes. Ah, that's a lot. But we have 1,000,000 blood. We get 2 blood per week, so this is not really a problem. That should be it. Ready to go in? Wish me luck. This is explore 90% of the rooms, so we are hoping for a secret room.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
That is an excellent start. Going down here, I guess. I still pop the torch. I want all the crit scouts we can get. Hold up. 85. And still you have the best odds. Crit scout. Well, that looks like a crit scout. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. I think we peek out, take a peek out here. Go back in. There we go up here. Since this is exploring 90% of the rooms, it's about exploring 90% of the rooms. And there's some good things here, but we also want to go this way.
Watch your step.
Yeah. Well, at least you resisted the
A
blight.
fortune waiting to be spent.
No, we didn't. We did right there. And first final fight. How long do you usually stream? Until midnight, generally. Oh, resists. Vomit. Blech. Good dodge. There's lots of dodges, actually.
Their formation
That was a good one.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
So we can do come hither. It won't do any damage. Or we can do a stun and maybe bounce back. Cool. Nuke. You're dead. Great. Alright, this is excellent. So, no real damage in this first round.
The slow death.
Get closer.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I'm gonna do this because it could actually help us with more dodges. Minus accuracy, minus things. No chance of stun, so just nuke. Probably around midnight or maybe a bit later. Okay, so now this is where it gets dangerous. Because now he's marked. And this one really likes attacking the marked targets. That's why we stun. Yes. And you have a good one that goes finish him against stunned. Good. For some reason I read it as how long do you scream? Ah! Boom. Monstrous
size has no intrinsic merit, unless Inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue?
Okay, the scouting is definitely not a problem. So everything here is guaranteed. No. Whoops. What did I do? I forgot something. What is in here? Ooh, these ones. Is this one we want to touch? Do we touch it? %, stress. We don't. Visionary Scream is directly proportional to how many ocean mages he plays against. Pretty much. That was a lot of salt mining today. That was pretty horrible. But hey! Brand just got nerfed. Like, seriously nerfed. Hotfix nerfed. Isn't that awesome? That's pretty fast. So it wasn't just me being... Okay, nothing out here. I don't have to go out here, actually. Yeah, so his mana was increased by 5. Doesn't sound like much. And his damage per bounce was decreased about 100 or something, which is very significant. So 10%, I think that means I can skip to 90%, yeah. So, oh, well, I guess we don't do anything. Damn. This is crazy, right?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered.
Is there no meta? No. Nope. The thing is, it has the front line, it has mana per second, and it has Brand, who is the ultimate mage, so it's just really no way to counter it. And this is why, yeah, the meta against Ocean Mage is to play Ocean Mage and get Brand faster than the opponent. And that's kind of boring. This is also kind of not how I should be playing this. There we go. We finally have something. That didn't do much. Of course, you can also just high roll. You have a lot of protection, these. And we kill you. You're dead. You're also dead. And how about I get a stun in? Good dodge.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
I decided to
own.
take a month of TFT with the new set. A month off TFT with new set because I was sure there would be some balance issues. Yeah, I mean, there obviously is, but there's also like some interesting thing about just being out there when it's new and isn't like there are these 4 comps and you can only play those right when you're out there figuring out which comps are actually viable. I think that's... Whoops, why are we not hitting anything? I think it has a lot of charm to it.
Destroy
Them all. I want to say the theoretical counter to Ocean Mage would be Mystic Poison, but that sounds utterly awful. Yeah. Yeah, there are no synergies between Mystic and Poison. I mean, then you can just say that's 7 units, but you have no synergies. Let me just see. Can't think of anything.
a devastating blow.
Let's hope they miss back here, back rows. Finish him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Inferno Mage came in a bit hot. Yeah, yeah, true. Oh no, Vichu. What's going on with all the missing you're supposed to do? Hello, Fernando. Welcome. Having fun with goals here, and if you do this one, then you should be dead. Yep, you're dead. Oh, I kind of forgot that one. So we can stun this one. That would give us a bit of
The way is lit.
reprieve.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, so you're dead. You just don't know it. You're dead. You just don't know it yet. And then we can start working on the last one. Go ahead with the why don't you just emote. Yep. Let's see if we get there. Yes. Make some healing. I've been trying to get into the game. Have you got any beginner tips? Yeah, I think the best beginner tip is, and I just said that earlier, that's the first thing.
Give them no quarter.
Do not build an A team. This is like the classical mistake everyone does, not everyone, but a lot of people do, is just build a wide team and just, yeah. If we're just like really beginner, yeah, you want as many heroes as possible, and you don't really care. You should not care too much if they die, because if you have someone and they got a couple of levels and they die, you're gonna lose the mission. That sucks. But basically, it doesn't matter. Or if they go some terrible affliction, just throw them out and buy another one, or get another one. They're cheap. They're actually free.
Gleaming endowment.
Ooh, thank you, Abiwinkle. Ghoulish horror brought low and driven into the mud. Ghoulish or foolish horrors. Sometimes it's one. Thank you for the $10 donation. We are actually, where are we on our keeping the dream alive here on a Friday? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's fine. I can live without these, I think. Where are we? Sort of. I think it's time for a rest, but we don't need a rest. We only need a rest to free up some inventory. Okay, well then we get a rest to free up some inventory.
Huddled together.
Super greed.
Furtive and vulnerable.
Furtive and
Rats in a maze.
Let's do scout ahead, which isn't really necessary. Protection is nice. See, were you aware of this? Yeah, of course you were. The Flagellant is actually a religious character. So he gets 15. I think I'll scout ahead. Just super greedy. I want that damn thing. And you're gonna have trouble with that, so 4 left. Minus stress, or oh, you don't have this one. Okay, so yes, this is it. Oh, what? Oh, it's 1 companion. Ugh. Cost 3 for 1 companion? Seems pretty expensive. Wow, we have really bad things here. We can do 2. I think this is the best one. There we go. Hey, why don't you upgrade the stagecoach, by the way?
Darkness closes in.
Why? Would I need that?
Hearts of men.
Shuffle, shuffle. Let's see. I'm trying to get... Brand ultimate down, 50, 25, 1, 2. That's quite a bit. Yep, and also 5 more mana. I found upgrading the stagecoach of greatest value to me. That let me recruit higher level heroes already upgraded, saving me a lot of money and... Okay, yeah, that... I don't do that. Are the tier 2 creators going to balance the teams? Miss Timony, nope. They don't balance the teams. They only make adjustments if something is pretty obviously out of whack. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? That did nothing. So they do balance patches, and they are going to add more champions along the way. They basically said that they want to have... They have a set 2, which will last for 4 months or something. And during that time, they will add a couple more champions a couple of times. Like they did with Kaiser and Twisted Fate in the previous one. Set 1. And then they'll do hot fixes as necessary if something is, out of tune. Or there.
As the fiend falls,
that's their plan.
a faint hope blossoms.
Look at that. You as well? Oh, okay, that's good. Because I couldn't take 2 crits and then that one. Okay, so that's good stuff. Try the pitch black dun... No, I have not tried it. And I don't really find it sort of... those mods completely super interesting. Because... oh, again. Okay. Oof, we are getting hurt here. Choing. Are you dead? Nope, you're exactly not dead. It's problematic, actually.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
You're still taking 6 more damage. Best thing I can do. Unlock Strongbox is just... I think it's you taking it. You have the best resists. Where are we here? Let's go greet something here. It's actually going to be you. That's a damage buff. 30 damage. Thank you.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Blood. Do we want this? I could take it instead of a rack of blades or a holy water. We do have so many things. Okay, we'll ditch it. We're gonna back up. Anyone looking behind us? Yes. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little head. A map. Could have been worse, I suppose. Love that. Okay, that was a underwhelming map. Okay, so the reason why I'm not particularly interested in the Pitch Black Dungeon mod, and any other mod, is because the game is so finely balanced that if you play it without mods, you know you're getting the experience that you're supposed to. So when you play it at the highest difficulty, you know it's an achievement. If I add 7 new heroes and they are completely out of whack game-wise, then I don't feel the sense of achievement, the sense of challenge, because you're like, am I just cheating here by having this ultra mega super thing? I liked a lot of things that have been done with the Pitch Black Dungeon, but yeah.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
That's a torch, I think. Nope, that's holy water. That's where we spend our holy water. Juicy. That was worth it. Probably a food check along the way. And up that one. Up, one more.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
Piggies.
are lifted, and purpose
Surprise
is made
piggies.
clear.
Surprise piggies. Maybe then mods that... Yeah, but... It's still a problem with the whole sense of achievement thing. If I do something that actually makes it harder, what am I doing then? Good heal. Actually, I should have healed. Stun you, please. Nope. That sucks. That's... Okay, 2 damage, fine. Okay. 4 rush is fine. On there. Let's actually heal something. And I don't want to push you back. Please don't go back. Yep, okay, that was perfect. Ideal. Okay, we'll just get some...
Precision and power.
Nice. Oh, please resist. Yes, good resist. I'm done. It's good that he has high remove resist. That's good. It's something I really want. Okay, let's try and kill that one. Nope. Kill that. No, he should be dead. There. Okay. So that means crunching backhand doesn't do much. Poor damage in here. How much you got? Yes, you're dead on your turn. 15. And I want some... Doesn't matter. This one's important. Heal.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Perhaps a turning point, perhaps. Ooh, I have 4 left. Not really getting those critical scouts there. We're certainly grinding some heirlooms. How many... Do we take this out? Or do we just go super courageous and throw all the shovels to the winds? Yeah, we'll do it. That's a damage buff, I think. Yeah, 45 until camp. Okay. 65, 85, 80.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Crit scout! No. Ooh, this is good. That's a torch, and then we can get rid of one of our nervous bleeder, sickly. I think it's you. Sickly, nice. And the last fight. What would be the hardest way to play Darkness on the house rules wise? Like highest difficult? There are people who play it with no stuns. You of course play Bloodmoon, and then you play full darkness, and then if you want to make it even tougher, you can go something like no Vestal, or you can go no stun. Those are some of the ways I've seen some few people being able to do it. Or no death. That's the worst one. So if you die, you start all over.
Obliterated.
Let's see. Nuke. That's not worth it. Not quite. But here it comes, and you're dead.
Slowly, gently.
Only one party.
Life is taken.
Or also the ones where you can go like, no, you can't remove or do anything about the quirks here. So no locking and no removing. That's also another thing I've seen. I've heard of at least, sort of as challenge runs. Ooh, that's a good one. That's not a good one.
Waits. for the slightest lapse in concentration.
There are 3 who need healing, so
The
let's...
wounds of war can
this
be
one.
healed, but never hidden.
I don't get that one. I would have turned around and say, wounds of war can be hidden but never healed. I don't know. What do I know?
Success so clearly in view.
What?
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
It might just be a trick of the light, I think. That one goes out. We'll just open this one as well. Ta-da! You made it.
Swine folk's labyrinth
Not a lot of
may
money.
yet prove to be navigable.
Navigable. Chicken, great. And no one got level 5, so that's good. Clutch hitter. Warrens Explorer. Ah, Miss Timony, you are now even better in the Warrens. Ablutomania, obsessed with cleanliness. That's not happening with you.
In time, you will know the tragic
Drink,
extent
drink, drink.
of my
What?
failings.